All right, so today we're going to go over how to conduct research using Google Scholar. So the first thing that you're going to do is you have to get to the Google Scholar search page. So an easy way to do it is just to type in Google Scholar right into Google, and then it's the first thing that pops up right there, Google Scholar. And then if you'd like, you can always just go to your three dots here and create a bookmark for it. And that way you can just go to your bookmark in the future, but it's pretty easy to just type in Google Scholar into Google too. Okay, so what we're going to do is when you get here, you can either conduct an advanced search. So you can do that if you go to these three lines in the top left. You can choose advanced search. You can also just type a basic search into the search bar here. You can see I was researching lobster fishing in Rhode Island. That's coming up in my search history. What we'll do is we'll try an advanced search. So I'm going to click over here. Then you get a few different search fields. So I'm going to research China's one-child policy and the impact that it's having. So in this first search field, I'm just going to type in China one-child policy. You can see it's already coming up because I searched for it before. And then if there's a specific phrase that I want to look for, you can type it there. I'm going to type in with at least one of the words impact of China's one-child policy. So that came up because I had already typed it in. If you wanted to eliminate a certain search term from your results, you could always type that into this field. And then I'm going to say anywhere in the article. And then if I had specific authors that I was looking for, I could do that here, but I don't really. So, and then same thing with the dates. I'm going to leave that blank for now. So I'm going to hit search, and then you can see my results. So once you get your results, you can go over to the left here, and you can restrict them by a certain time period. Only this year, since last year, since 2016. You can make a custom range. I'm going to say within the last 10 years. So 2010 to 2020. Then what you can also do is you can sort them by relevance or by date. Right now they're sorted by relevance. That just means Google is sorting them by how relevant it thinks your search, it thinks the article will be based on your search that you've put in. So I'm going to keep that. Then what you can see in your articles here, you're going to see a few different things. It's going to tell you the author. It's going to tell you the journal it came from. It's going to tell you the year right there. Under here, there's a few different things you can do. You can click the little star if you want to save the article. If you look at the article and decide that you want to use it, there's a little quotation marks that allows you to cite it. When you click on that, it comes up with the most common, citation styles that you might want to use. You'd probably be using MLA. So it generates a citation for you right there. It also lets you see how many other people have cited the article. So this one, you can see has been cited by 339 other people. The more people that have cited the article, the more influential the article is, okay? You can also, if you decide that you like this article, by clicking on the cited by link, that can also bring you to other articles that might be relevant to your research, okay? You can also click on related articles, which is another way of kind of, piggybacking off of one article that you've found useful and looking for other articles that might be useful. Okay. Other things to keep in mind. So the biggest drawback of using Google Scholar versus using like some of the other databases that we have access to is that you might not be able to access certain articles that come up in Google Scholar. If, for example, to the right, it has a PDF, you can definitely click on that and it should bring you to a full PDF of the article. If, however, you find an article that you think would be useful, but you can't access it, you could always try going to the databases that we do have access to through the Learning Commons website. And you could try searching for that specific article in those databases to see if we have access to it that way. Those are some basic tips for using Google Scholar, kind of to get you started. It's another place that you can go when you're conducting your research. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know and hope this was useful to you.